Do you enjoy the technical aspect of EXVS and are looking for a unit that you can sing in time to practice? Don't worry because I got your back. Today I bring you the list of 10 units you can try out that are extremely technical to play. Stick by to the end to see if there is one you are willing to dump time into mastering. These are not ranked from difficulty level orders, and if it is, it will be obvious which unit would be at the top. X Gundam. X Gundam, the regular version, not the divider version, is a transformable unit and can transform between regular X Gundam and X Divider. While in Gundam form, it is equipped with large Gerobi that can deal a tons of damage or turn the tide of the battle in the blink of an eye. The mobility and melee performance while in this mode are also decent. The most technical aspect of this unit is that it can transform between regular MS and ground type MS. When transforming from X Divider to Gundam, while on the ground, the break cancel will also occur, refilling X Gundam boost gauge to full. Transforming between the two modes supply this unit with plenty of ammunition and boost. While in Divider mode, X is now a ground type unit, it is equipped with a lot of hard to avoid armaments, such as Harmonica Blade, where if you hold on to the input, it will increase in size. When fire its horizon projectile, it can be used as a very good tool to stop the target from approaching, or as a land punish tool. Even without charging, Harmonica Blade can also be used to perform break cancel to quickly refill the X boost gauge. Additionally, Harmonica Cannon can also be used as a widespread Gerobi, again cover a large horizontal space, making it difficult for the target to avoid. This is usable to perform a slide break cancel as well. Aerios. Aerios, while can be played mostly in regular MS form and thus perform okay, its strength lies with its mobilities while in MA mode. We have a lot of tools that allow Aerios to keep moving in MA while firing its weapons, allowing it to stay airborne for a long time even without boost. This makes it for the enemy to have a very hard time punishing Aerios if the player can master the cancellation route. Apart from that, this unit does have a permanent assist out, which can be spotted on a radar, so it is not uncommon for you to sometimes get a lucky shot hit on your target if the GN Archer is positioned right. MA Gerobi is another aspect that player will need to master in order to perform well using this unit. For Aerios, his Gerobi is thin but can move around easily. The difficult things about this is that it can only be charged while Aerios is in MA mode. You are not able to charge from MS then switch into MA. Xiang. Xiang, while not as efficient as the full boost version, this unit possesses both of the fast fall and rainbow break cancel. One of these tech help you arrive on the ground faster and refill your boost once the animation is complete. When combining these two together, we saw in a very smooth movement that refill your boost, allowing the Xiang player to continue moving. With that being said though, the startup of this movement is the PL Kaku, or the jump up move, that launches you on toward the target. Since the player does not always want to move up, the player will have to do well in terms of using the green lock to move Xiang in another direction, and combining all these movements together to get a full benefit, since the effectiveness is much lower while using them individually. Xiang armament is also excellent, equipping with Gerobi that deals a tons of damage in short amount of time. Xiang can also send out its hand to attack the target from the side, allowing it to crossfire the target by itself. Heavy Arm Custom and Heavy Arm. To keep this list a top 10 list, I have merged some of the entry together to open up more space. If you are familiar with the EXVS series, you know that Heavy Arm will definitely show up at the top of this kind of list. Yet again, able to use both Fast Fall and Rainbow Break Cancel, allowing this unit to regain boost extremely fast. Not only that, this unit also possesses a movement command, which allows it to move in all directions without using boost dashing. It is not out of the ordinary to see skillful Heavy Arm player move around using this option instead of boost dashing around. While it is moving around, it is also able to shoot out a lot of projectile, allowing it to evade while applying pressure. The cancel route of this unit is also excellent, making it easy to connect one move to another's. However, this requires the player to be extremely fast and precise with their input to make use of this unit to its full capacity. In terms of power, Heavy Arm Custom of course have more boost and option available for the player to play around with than the OG Heavy Arm. If you are looking for one of the hardest units to master, this is it. Haman Akai and Akai. Haman Akai and Akai, despite being a running unit, does possess an assist fastfall. In order to gain height, they rely on using a movement from the melee to get them off the ground, then quickly descend with the fastfall. With a high quantity of assists, Akai can spam multiple fastfall before it reaches the ground. Changing in direction while performing this action is also possible. Of course, being a running suit, a guy also equipped with a brake cancel in the form of assist brake cancel. This assist is also able to projectile guard as well. Even with zero ammo, you can still use the animation alone to refill your boost. Haman Guy also has a slide animation melee with a shot animation, allowing it to regain boost fast from the movement as well. Not only that, being a 2K also does give Haman Guy more room to breathe. When players are able to combine all these two together, a guy is able to continuously move around forever and overwhelm the opponent with its assist. Gaia. You may be seeing a trend that most units in this list have both fast fall and some form of brake cancel. However, Gaia has none of this. Gaias rely on raw attributes and property of the movement in order to keep moving and stay active on the battlefield. Gaia mostly transforms rapidly between its MS and MA form using the movement of the transformation for additional evasion. You will sometimes see Gaia player transform into MS move after the MA mode break. This again is not a break cancel tech, but just a regular inputting transform right after the break animation is complete. Another common movement you will see from Gaia player is to input jump spinning attack after the break animation in MA form. This movement rises Gaia up fast and have a very fast startup, resulting in able to help dodge incoming projectile. Most players will just use the startup of the jump animation though, and will rainbow cancel out into other moves. Gaia melee priorities and mobility is quite high during the MA form, but if you want to use it to its full potential, you should not neglect its MS form and miss out on the ranged weapons. G-Part. G-Part is probably one of the most unique units in the entire game in terms of the look that is. Its gameplay revolves around transforming into a different mode to match the situation given. Not only that these modes fire out different weapons, they also have their own movement as well, such as dropping down or pull back then fire. Skillful G-Part player will do well to use this mobility to help evade incoming danger. G-Part's strongest mode is definitely in MA mode. In this mode, G-Part is able to shoot out a lot of different weapons including high tracking missile. However, the mobility during MA is quite poor and it also takes time to transform into, making this one of the harder MA to use. Despite MA mode being the strong part of the unit, you should not always spam MA transform. The cancel route of the G-Part is also quite decent, allowing you to transform into different modes to help confirm and full down your target if needed. Masala. Masala is an MA based unit. All with weapons become stronger version of themselves once being fired from the MA mode. Equipped with one of the fastest skill B in the entire game, Masala is able to easily land punish or even shoot down a moving unit with it. While it is MA based, and you would do fine mastering it in MA form, a true Masala veteran is able to transform between both with precision. There are many combos that start off with MS then end with MA in one entire string and vice versa. With the lack of self-defense tools, except for Super, Masala players are required to position well and be extremely boost efficient to make up for this flaw. Combining jump melee to help push the unit up before again transforming upward into MA mode is a quick way for Masala to gain height and avoid danger. Rapid MA transformation technique is also accessible if the situation calls for it. Lagao. Lagao, being 1.5k, is struggling in the boost management game. That is what I would say if I were just to straight up playing this unit. Having access to a couple of useful melee, it is able to clean out melee crash and also use movement attached to this melee to its advantage. Being a running suit, of course, this unit is packed with different ways to break cancel. Not only it can break cancel, it can also rainbow break cancel as well. For movement, we'll see Lagao player mixing in a lot of melee attack as a movement tool to save some boost here and there. The assist work well when mixed with sliding animation to create wall of protection while the boost is being recovered. Again, if you are going to play this unit, you have to get familiar with all the tools. Straight out playing this unit the same as any other unit, then you will lose out in the encounters against higher costs. Hidoffer. Another not so surprising entry. Hidoffer gameplay revolves around its mode change mechanic, and while it's transforming, it will also perform a break cancel. Of course, it also has other break cancel as well. With that being said, if you are fast and are resourceful to rotation, this tank pretty much can move around forever. There are also a couple of different weapon selection mechanics while you are in the tank mode. which player can switch between different type of ammunition. The idea is to always deplete all this ammo so they will start reloading while you switch to use other ammo. While in MS form and tank form, your properties are also different from one another. For example, you will be able to boost jump while in MS form but won't be able to in tank forms. So this unit requires a lot of study to fully understand it. The smoke screen, while great at self-defense, does have a very long reload time, so you will want to master your movement and boost recovery too to stay alive while it's down. The Doffer is definitely another unit that requires high action per minute if you want to try to pick it up. If you are looking for more lists of units to play or are looking for advice on technique or tip and trick to improve your gameplay, please feel free to visit our channel. We also cover updated news as well, so check them out. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you'd like to support me, feel free to subscribe for more video. And I also stream on Twitch every day, 9 AM PST time. If you have time or have any question, don't hesitate to stop by so we can have a chat.